Hey, good evening, everybody. It's the Gentleman Piper. Hey, tonight I'm smoking my Dr. Grabow, or Grabow, I don't know which way it is, uh, Grand Duke pipe, like I did in my last video. I like this little pipe. And I'm smoking some 2nd South Carolina Regiment. Let me read this out to you. It's a familiar old classic. This blend expertly mixes the bright Virginias and rich Burleys with the contrasting flavors of rum and maple. It says rum and maple makes for an interesting and pleasant smoke. And I agree. Now tonight, gun control has been in the news a lot. And, restrictions on the Second Amendment and all that. And I'll let you know what I think, but I want you to listen to this video by Penn and Teller about the Second Amendment. I don't know how to do picture-in-picture yet, but you can listen to the audio of it. Just listen to this. It's very, very short, and then I'll give you my reaction to it.
Read the words. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. Sure, you need an organized military force to defend your country, but the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is the people, in contrast with the militia. It doesn't say the right of the militia to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It says the right of the people. Now, why the word people? Because the people who wrote this had just fought a war for 2 years against a tyrannical state militia. They knew the time might come when they'd have to do that again. So they made the possession of weapons a right that the militia could never take away. Now, gun control advocates say the phrasing is clumsy, and the comma separating the state from the people is just a pause to get your breath. Strange, they can't seem to point out any other places where those hack framers fucked up the wording.
A little bit of language there at the end, but I think Penn and Teller made their point. And I firmly agree with this. Now, if you know your history, you know that the British government, they quartered their British soldiers in the American colonists' homes. And they had no choice. Not only that, but the British tried to take our weapons away. We weren't having that. So if you look at the phrasing of it, in the beginning, the founders didn't even want a standing army. They didn't want a regular army because they had seen what a regular army can do to its people if the government tells it to. And, they were all against it, but then they thought, you know what? We really do need a standing army to protect our borders and stuff. It's necessary to the security of a free state. And so if you look at the first phrase, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, we concede that we need an army. However, since we need an army, we're going to keep the people armed in case the army goes up against it. That was just, that's to help us against the tyrannical government. Now, if you think about all the other amendments, they're all negative rights. They're all things that say the government cannot do this. Why should the Second Amendment be any different? So I firmly agree with Penn and Teller. It's a unique way of thinking about it. I hope others have thought this way about it. But if you know your history, they knew that they needed an army, but they didn't want that army to be able to stand up against the people. They wanted the people armed just in case. So, hey, makes total sense to me. Tell me what you think. Okay? Go ahead, like, subscribe, put in some comments. This is a pretty hot button topic. So, but hey, I love you. Take care. Keep smoking. Oh, and take care of your beards. Hey, look at that. See how that's coming in? Oh, I love it. So, all right, y'all, take care. Y'all have a good night. All right, bye-bye.